Hi there again, guys. This is Bill from E-Cigarettes Canada, and today we'll be looking at how you refill a cartridge. Now for this demonstration, we're going to be using a 510 Classic cartridge. Basically this method can also apply to the 510 Classic, the 510 Mega, the Eagle Classic, the Eagle Mega, or the 901 Classic cartridges, because they're all the same type of cartridge, which basically has the piece of cotton inside. Okay, so to get started, I've got my empty 510 Classic cartridge here, and first thing I'm going to do is remove the rubber cap off the top of it. Once you remove that, you can see the inside of the cartridge, which contains the cotton, which is what holds the e-liquid. And basically there is two ways we can do this. The first way is just using our e-liquid. By the way, all three sizes of our e-liquid, which is the 5 ml, the 10 ml, the 20 ml, and the 35 ml, all come with a drip tip. Type of like an eyedropper tip for the e-liquid. So the first way you can do it is just take your cartridge and basically just drop in a drop at a time, like this. So drop on, just give it a few seconds, let it soak in, so it'll soak in the cotton. What you can even do is just give it a little tap with the top of the bottle without squeezing the bottle, and just do that several times until the cartridge has about between 3 and 5 drops. That's enough to get it started. This way you can't do much more than that because the cartridge will overflow. So that's one way to do it. Now the other way to do it is using an e-liquid injector, which is basically just a syringe meant for using to fill cartridges for e-liquid. I've got one here. They are available on our website as well. Basically what you do, first of all, obviously take the safety cover off. As always, be very careful when using a syringe. It does have a sharp end on it. You don't want to poke yourself or cut yourself with it. Basically what you do is you take your e-liquid bottle, you can take the cap off so you have more access to the liquid, and then basically just put your syringe in, tilt the bottle just a little bit, put your syringe in, and then very slowly just pull a little bit on the syringe just to extract a little bit of liquid. You don't need a lot for the cartridge, just hold it for a few seconds until basically just the tip of it's full in the syringe. You can see it just starting to bubble up into the actual chamber. You don't, like I said, you don't need a lot, so I've probably got about enough here right now. As you'll see here, basically just the tip is filled with e-liquid and just a tiny bit in the bottom of the chamber of the thing. That's all we need. And then basically what you do is just take your needle for the syringe and just stick it down inside the thing. Don't do it in the center, do it a little bit off to the left or the right. Not quite at the edge, but just about. You just stick it down about 3/4 of the way, feel for the bottom. Once you feel the bottom, just pull it back up a little bit, and then just slowly push the liquid into the cartridge. You have to push a little bit hard on the syringe to force it out because there's not a lot of liquid. Just basically like that, and there, you see now it's basically filled up because you can see the liquid starting to form above the cotton liner, which means the cartridge is full. So that's it. It's pretty easy actually to do, and so basically now we're ready to use it. What I would suggest you do as well is you take your e-cigarette with the atomizer, and it's always a good practice, first of all, to check and clean the contacts. As I do mention in the video, you want to make sure you don't have any loose e-liquid leaking on the battery and stuff. But then what you want to do is prime your e-cigarette. So with the atomizer still open, just take a single drop and just put a single drop on the atomizer on the wick inside. That's just to keep it moist. And then basically just insert your cartridge, and you're pretty much good to go. So there you go. There's some quick tips on how to fill up cartridges. And feel free to visit our website at www.e-cigarettescanada.com for more information on our products and to see our great selection of products.